Have you ever imagined a war where tiny robotic boats decide the fate of a global conflict? What if a swarm of unmanned sea drones could stop one of the world's most powerful navies before it ever reached land? This isn't science fiction, this is happening right now. Taiwan is transforming its coastal defense using cutting-edge sea drones, inspired by what Ukraine accomplished in the Black Sea. As tensions rise with China, Taiwan isn't just relying on conventional weapons anymore. It's deploying AI-driven, autonomous surface and submersible drones to create a dynamic, smart, and hard-to-stop maritime shield. The core of this strategy revolves around sea drones capable of navigating both on the surface and underwater. These drones are small, fast, and cheap compared to traditional naval vessels. But when used in swarms, guided by AI algorithms, and equipped with explosives or surveillance equipment, they become a lethal force. Think of them as the naval equivalent of kamikaze drones or loitering munitions. They can strike with little warning, and they don't need to come home. Taiwan recently conducted demonstrations at its Swao naval base, where experimental sea drones performed maneuvers that showcased autonomous coordination and live target tracking. The significance of this is huge. Instead of relying solely on submarines or manned boats, Taiwan can now build a layered defense system in which drones handle initial encounters. They can intercept approaching vessels, gather real-time data, and even conduct preemptive strikes if required. One of the most impressive features is their integration with satellite surveillance and coastal radar. These drones don't just float blindly, they're part of a data-rich network. If a Chinese amphibious fleet were to approach, drones could be deployed rapidly in pre-programmed swarms, guided by both AI and human input from command centers. And because they operate so close to Taiwan's shores, response time is almost immediate. Why is this so important? Because traditional naval warfare favors larger countries with big fleets, countries like China. Taiwan can't outmatch China ship for ship. But it doesn't have to. By using asymmetric tactics like swarming sea drones, Taiwan can multiply its impact, create confusion, and inflict damage disproportionate to its size. This is part of what analysts call the porcupine strategy, make Taiwan so difficult and painful to attack that China thinks twice. Sea drones are like tiny quills on that porcupine, unassuming but deadly when provoked. These sea drones can be outfitted with various payloads, sonar buoys to detect submarines, communication jammers, torpedoes, or even explosive charges for direct attacks. Some are also being tested with stealth features, including water-absorbing materials that make radar detection harder. Taiwan is not alone in this innovation. The U.S. has reportedly provided funding and technological assistance, similar to how it supported Ukraine.